Welcome to Riverflow Yoga Online. Paula Robinson, your certified hot yoga teacher. Hi, Ann. So Rhonda asked me to record this class for you. We practice together a lot. I have to admit, I miss seeing your smiling face on Sunday morning and your jokes about how I snuck out for a beer instead of coffee. Shh, don't tell anybody. So, trying in unusual times. And I have a feeling you're probably an essential employee, but I'm not sure. So I hope you're getting plenty of rest, staying hydrated, taking good care of your health. And in the spirit of taking care of your health, I'm recording this 60-minute express class from my home studio. Little insight into what my studio at home looks like, just for you, so that you can focus on calming your mind, your central nervous system, decompressing, and taking care of your health. So, let's get together up on the mat and come into Ujjayi breathing. Oops. So, toes and heels together. Arms at your sides. Palms facing up. Collarbones are drawn wide. Chin is level. Straight line. Ears to shoulders to hips. Tucking the tailbone lightly. Ujjayi breathing. Deep inhales through the nose. Deep exhales through the nose. Lowering your heart rate. Calming your central nervous system, setting you up for a wonderful practice. We're going to begin with pranayama, standing deep breathing, expanding the lungs, focusing the mind, setting you up for a beautiful class. So your toes and heels are together. Fingers are interlaced all the way up to the webbing. Thumbs are crossed, and bring the knuckles under the chin. Make sure that you didn't jut your head out. Look at me. Smile. Pretend I'm smiling back. Oh wait, no I am. And inhale. Elbows apart and up. Shoulders down. Stomach in. Thigh muscles up. Tailbone down. Inhale more. Exhale. Head back. Mouth open. Eyes open. Loud ha sound. Chest lifted. Tailbone down. Wrist forearms. Elbows pressed together. Exhale more. Inhale, elbows apart and up, shoulders down, stomach in, thigh muscles up, tailbone down. Inhale more. Exhale, head back, mouth open, eyes open, loud ha sound, chest lifted, tailbone down, wrists, forearms, elbows pressing together. Exhale more. Inhale, elbows apart and up, shoulders down, stomach in, thigh muscles up, tailbone down. Inhale more. Exhale, head back. Mouth open, eyes open, loud ha sound, chest lifted, tailbone down, wrists, forearms, elbows pressed together. Exhale more. Inhale, elbows apart and up, shoulders down, stomach in, thigh muscles up, tailbone down. Inhale more. Exhale, head back, mouth open, eyes open, loud ha sound. Wrists, forearms, elbows pressed together, lifting up off the chest. Exhale more. Inhale, elbows apart and up, shoulders down, stomach in, thigh muscles up, tailbone down. Inhale more. Exhale, head back, mouth open, eyes open, loud ha sound, chest lifted, tailbone down, wrists, forearms, elbows pressed together. Exhale more. Inhale, elbows apart and up, shoulders down, stomach in, thigh muscles up, tailbone down. Inhale more. Exhale, head back, mouth open, eyes open, loud ha sound, chest lifted, tailbone down, wrists, forearms, elbows pressed together. Exhale more. Inhale, elbows apart and up, shoulders down, stomach in, thigh muscles up, tailbone down. Inhale more. Exhale, head back, mouth open, eyes open, loud ha sound, chest lifted, tailbone down, wrists, forearms, elbows pressed together. Exhale more. Inhale, elbows apart and up, shoulders down, stomach in, thigh muscles up, tailbone down. Inhale more. Exhale, head back, mouth open, eyes open, loud, hostile, chest lifted, tailbone down, wrist forearms, elbows pressed together. Exhale more, last 2. Inhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Change. Shavasana. Collarbones wide. Shoulders away from the ears. Blades of the pinky fingers turn forward. Inhale. Exhale. Ardha Chandrasana with Padahastasana, half moon with hands to feet pose. Flexing the entire spine. Pull down on the fingers a little bit. Locked arms or light arms. Inhale, arms overhead. Interlace all 10 fingers. Pointer fingers are up. Thumbs are crossed. Arms are locked and back. Weight is in the heels. Hips are slightly forward. I want you to warm it up. On the inhale, grow long. On the exhale, push the hips the opposite way. Stretching up and over. Up and over. Warming up the spine for its first 360-degree pose. Inhale, stretch back up to center. Arms are locked and back. Weights in the heels. Hold the breath. Start. Stretch over to the right. Index fingers pulling to the top right back corner. Exhale and round over, pushing your hips to the left. Freeze in the pose. Inhale, stretch harder to the right corner. Lock the arms. Press the palms. Squeeze the arms behind the ears. Chin is off the throat. Arms are square. Hips are square. Lean way back in the heels. Hips, thighs, and chest forward. Exhale and round over, pushing your hips to the left. Freeze in the pose. Inhale, stretch harder to the right corner. Lock the arms, press the palms, squeeze the arms behind the ears. Chin is off the throat. Armpits are square, hips are square. Lean way back into the heels, hips, thighs, and chest forward. Exhale and round over to your max. Pushing your hips as hard as you can to the left. Push, push, push. Change. Inhale, stretch back up to center. Arms are locked and back. Armpits and hips are square. Weights in the heels. Hips are slightly forward. Hold the breath. Start. Stretch over to the left. Index fingers are pulling to the top left back corner. Exhale and round over, pushing your hips to the right. Freeze in the pose. Inhale, stretch harder to the left corner. Lock the arms. Press the palms. Squeeze the arms behind the ears. Chin is off the throat. Armpits are square, hips are square. Lean way back into the heels, hips, thighs, and chest forward. Exhale and round over hard, pushing your hips to the right. Freeze in the pose. Inhale, stretch harder to the left corner. Lock the arms, press the palms, squeeze the arms behind the ears. Chin is off the throat. Armpits are square, hips are square. Lean way back into the heels, hips, thighs, and chest forward. Exhale, round over hard, pushing your hips all the way to the left. Push and change. Inhale. Stretch back up to center. Arms are locked and back. Exhale, just drop your head back, preparing for backward bend. The inhale, pull from the pointer fingers, grow long. Exhale, backward bend. Walk your pointer fingers backwards across the ceiling. Arms with the ears. Inhale, pull from the pointer fingers and lift the chest. Exhale, drop the head way back. Look way down the back wall. Go back, drop back. Change. Inhale, stretch up to center. Exhale, forward fold. Pull forward. Look forward. Suck the stomach in. Eventually, your hands are going to be on the floor, or your knees are going to bend, or both is going to happen. Remember, weight forward into the palms to protect the hamstrings and lower back. You're going to pedal your heels for runner stretch, left and right. left and right. Making sure the knees face towards your face. Left and right, left and right. Then, put your heels on the floor, just move your knees. Left and right, left and right. And you'll feel that in a different place. Left and right, left and right. Tuck your hands under your heels from behind, stepping on all 10 fingers. Good solid grip. Inhale, flatten the chest against the thighs, shoulders are down and back. Exhale, start. Tighten the thighs, straighten the legs, lift the hips up. Inhale, pull your elbows behind your calf muscles, shoulders are down and back. Exhale, tighten the thighs, straighten the legs, lift the hips up, press the face against the shins. No space between chest and thighs. Once your legs are straight, you're going to pull on your heels and start to pull the top of your head to the top of your feet. Pull and change. Come back up. Same way you went down. And just let the arms fall to Savasana. Remember, no need to be graceful. Just want to get back to this resting pose. Shoulders down away from the ears. Inhale. Exhale. Utkatasana, awkward pose, reshaping the legs. So your right foot's going to step right 6 inches. 2 fists, side by side, hips width. Feet are parallel. You might have to kick the heels out a little bit to bring your feet parallel. Your arms are up, shoulder height. Inhale, shoulders down and back, weight in the heels. Exhale, start, bend the knees. Stretch the tailbone way back, pull the fingertips way forward. Thighs can be parallel to the ground, but no lower. Stretch tailbone back harder, pull the fingertips forward harder. Wrists, knees, and feet stay 6 inches apart. Stomach is in, upper body is back. Hold, change. Inhale, straight up to your tippy tiptoes. Press down to the inner edge of the big toe. Exhale and start. Lower, down, slowly. Spine straight. Arms are locked. Wrists, knees, and feet stay 6 inches apart. Thighs can be parallel to the ground, but no lower. Stomach is in, upper body is back. Heels up, knees up, heels up. Change. Heels down. Third part. Inhale, squeeze the knees and thighs together. Tight, tight, tight. Exhale and begin. Lower, down, slow. Back, straight. Arms locked. Sit on the heels. If your knees are bothering you, use your hands. Get your hips to your heels. Once your hips are on your heels, suck the stomach in, tilt the knees down, and lift and hover 1/2 inch. Hold, change. Come back up slowly. Heels down, arms down, legs together left. Savasana. Eyes open. Stay present. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Garudasana, eagle pose, healing the joints of the body. Again, pull down on the fingers, get your arms locked and tight. Inhale, arms overhead, hands in prayer. Exhale, swing down, cross the right elbow under the left, forearms intertwined, hands in prayer, thumbs to the nose. Now take a second and warm up. Moving just the upper half of your body. Maybe pulling the arms up, bringing them back down, getting a little bit lower on your face. Return to center. Inhale, bend both knees, get a good deep seat. Deeper the seat, the easier the hook. Exhale, lift the right leg up, over and around. Hook the right toes behind the left calf muscle. Then bend the knee and sit deeper, compressing the lower organs. Squeeze tighter. Hands, arms, legs. Pull the elbows down, fingertips below the nose. Squeeze tighter. Cutting off circulation to the 14 major joints of the body for that fresh rush of oxygenated blood. Squeeze tighter. Hands, arms, legs. Hold. Change. Inhale, arms overhead, hands in prayer. Exhale, swing down. Cross the left elbow into the right. Forearms intertwined, hands in prayer. Thumbs to the nose. Take a second. Warm up the shoulders, trapezius on this side. Return to center. Inhale. Bend the knees. Get a good, deep seat. Exhale, lift the left leg up, over, and around. Hook the left toes behind the right calf muscle. Boop. Bend the knee. Sit deeper. Try to be the shortest person in the room. Pretend I'm in the room. You know how short I am. Squeeze tighter. Hands, arms, legs. Pull the elbows down. Fingertips down below the nose. Squeeze tighter. Hands, arms, leg. Cutting off circulation to all those joints. Getting that fresh rush of oxygenated blood. Squeeze tighter. Hands, arms, legs, hold, change. Inhale, arms overhead, hands in prayer. Exhale. Ooh, just let them drop. So, 90-minute class, this would be the official water break. 60-minute doesn't have an official water break, but practicing, talking, and teaching makes my mouth dry. And inadvertently, it makes me sound a little short of breath. But I come back to my Ujjayi breathing. Deep inhales through the nose. Deep exhales through the nose. Calming my central nervous system. Dropping my heart rate. As we move into the standing balancing series with Dandayamana, Janu Shirasana, standing forehead to knee. Get a good foundation on the left foot, ground down into all four corners, particularly the inner edge of the big toe. Bend the right leg up, flex the right foot, lift the chest, suck the stomach in, and swoop forward, interlacing all 10 fingers on the ball of the foot. 60 seconds. Go. Lock the standing leg. Contract and pull up on the thigh muscle. Just keep locking the standing leg over and over. Standing leg is solid, unbending, like a tree trunk, like a lamppost. Keep locking the standing leg over and over. Once the standing leg is locked solid, you're ready to kick out. Kick from the right heel, flex the right toes back towards the face, and kick from hip to heel. Both legs locked solid. Fall out, start from the setup and come back in. You're halfway. If your standing leg is bent, wobbling, or shaking like mine is today, press down into the inner edge of the big toe. If you're kicking, lock the kicking leg now. When both legs are locked solid, you're going to drop the elbows alongside the calf muscle. Tuck the chin to the throat, round the back, and drop your forehead towards your knee. 4, 3, 2, 1, change. Right leg down. Get a good solid foundation on the right leg. Again, pressing down evenly into the right foot. Bend the left leg up. Flex the left foot. Lift the chest. Suck the stomach in. And swoop forward, interlacing all 10 fingers on the ball of the foot. 60 seconds. Go. Lock the standing leg. Contract and pull up on the thigh muscle. Just keep locking that standing leg over and over. Standing leg is solid, unbending, like a tree trunk, like a lamppost. Keep locking the standing leg. When the standing leg is locked solid, you're going to kick out. You're going to kick from the left heel, flex the left toes back towards the face, and kick from hip to heel. Both legs lock solid. Fall out, start from the setup, and come back in. You're halfway. If the standing leg is bent, wobbling, or shaking, lock the standing leg now. If you're kicking, lock the kicking leg now. When both legs are locked solid, you're going to drop the elbows alongside the calf muscle. Tuck the chin to the throat, round the back, and dive forward, forehead to knee. 4, 3, 2, 1, change. Left leg down, Savasana. Collarbones wide. Inhaling. Exhaling. Dandiyamana, Dhanurasana, standing bow pulling, strengthening the entire circulatory system. You're going to bend the right elbow into the waist, palm facing up. Then, you're going to drop that right shoulder as far behind you as you can. Kick the right leg up, and your foot should be right there. All 5 fingers stay together. Your knees stay together. Keep the hips square. Left arm is up by the ear. The chin is down towards the shoulder, but the gaze is still straight forward. Inhale, lift up, lock that standing leg. Exhale, kick back hard, charging forward from the chin and chest. Lock the standing leg, contract and pull up on the thigh muscle. Just keep kicking back, charging forward. Point the big toes straight up to the ceiling. When you start to feel like your foot's coming over the center of your head, square both hips to the floor. You fall out, start from the setup. You're halfway, you gave it your all. Lock the standing leg and kick back hard, charging forward. When you start to feel your foot pierce the center of your head, ouch, you're going to lower your abdomen parallel to the floor and kick up into a standing split, charging forward with maximum effort. 4, 3, 2, 1, change. Left side. Bend the left elbow into the waist. Drop the left shoulder all the way behind you.
I don't know that.
Kick the left leg up. Reach back. Grab the top of the foot. All 5 fingers together. Knees together. Right arm is up by the ear. Chin is down towards the shoulder, but the gaze is forward. Inhale more. Lift up. Exhale, start. Kick back hard, charging forward from the chin and chest. Lock the standing leg, contract and pull up on the thigh muscle. Kick back harder, charge forward stronger. Point the big toes straight up through the ceiling. When you start to feel like your foot's going to pierce the center of your head, you want to start to square both hips to the floor. If you fall out, good for you. You gave it your all. Start from the setup and come back in. You're halfway. Lock the standing leg and kick back hard, charging forward with maximum effort. When you start to feel like your foot is piercing the center of your head, you're going to lower the torso parallel to the floor and kick up into a standing split. For 3, 2, 1, change. Shavasana. Arms at your sides, palms facing forward. Inhaling. Exhaling. So, I was going to say step to the back of your mat, but step wherever you can step without kicking something, since I already kicked something in Dhanurasana. Vertical Dandasana, balancing stick. 10 seconds to build the heart and lungs. Inhale, arms overhead, interlace all 10 fingers. Pointer fingers are up, arms are locked and back. Armpits and hips are square. Take a small step forward with the right foot. Point the left toes behind you. Inhale more, lift up. Exhale, start. Hinge forward, human letter T. Pull forward, arms locked, stretch back, both legs locked. Lock the arms and pull. Eyes are forward, stomach is in. Stretch fingertip to toe tip. Change. Arms stay overhead. Inhale, take a small step forward with the left foot. Point the right toes behind you. Armpits and hips are square. Inhale more, lift up. Exhale, start. Hinge forward, human letter T. Pull forward, arms locked, stretch back, both legs locked. Lock the arms and pull. Eyes forward, stomach in. Stretch fingertip to toe tip. Stretch. Change. Step back, arms drop, Shavasana. Inhaling. Exhale. So step to wherever you can take a full stride across your mat. For Dandayamana, Vipaktapada, Paschimottanasana, separate leg stretch. Once you're there, inhale, arms overhead, hands in prayer. Exhale, wide step out to the right, landing softly, arms out in T position. Remember your foot placement. Your toes should be pigeon-toed in. If you have sciatica like I do, your toes should point straight forward. Your toes should not point out like that. It will be very uncomfortable. Inhale, chest and belly forward. Exhale, swan dive. Just let your gaze move down. Don't crane your neck. And once you're down, hang for a moment like a rag doll. You can shake your head, yes and no. Shake your wrists. Let your hands wobble. You could move on your heels. But my favorite is grabbing opposite elbow tips because I can feel the discs decompressing. And it's awesome. But either way, hang out, be a ragdoll, just for a moment. Loosening it all up. Then, you're going to step on your hands from using your heels. Hands are on the sides. Get all 10 fingers under there. Now, inhale your elbows to your shins. Exhale and start. Tighten the thighs, straighten the legs. Lift the hips up and start to pull the spot between the eyebrows down to the mat, between your feet. Inhale, pull in the heels. Start to roll the weight slightly forward into the balls of the feet. Exhale, tighten the thighs, straighten the legs, lift the hips up. Try to pull the spot between the eyebrows down between your feet, not looking through your legs. Pull and change. Come back up the same way you went down. Reverse swan dive. Arms overhead. One step left. Just let your arms drop to Shavasana. And breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Moving into Trikonasana, triangle, everybody's favorite. Inhale, pull down on the fingers. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, take a wide step out to the right. Land softly. Your arms are out in T position. Inhale, chest and belly forward, shoulder blades pinched. Exhale, pivot. Right toes to the right, left toes and hip in 45 degrees. Bend the knee, sit deep. Knee and ankle should form a straight line. Inhale, palms forward. Exhale, start. Windmill, just the arms. Right arm inside the right knee. Left arm stretching up towards the ceiling. Fingertips are together. Bend the knee. Sit deeper. Start to press that right knee open. Turn the chest towards the ceiling slightly and lift. Your eyes are up. You're looking up. Lock the arms. Create that tug of war between the arms. Left fingertips up towards the ceiling. Right fingertips down between the big and second toe. But remember, don't lean into the arm or touch the floor. Bend the knee. Sit deeper. Start to press that knee open. Turn your chest towards the ceiling. Tuck the left hip down. Suck the stomach in. Eyes up. Reach up. Look up. Change. Arms out, T position. Forward. Inhale, chest and belly forward, shoulder blades pinched. Exhale and pivot. Left toes towards the front, well, left toes to the left. Right toes and hip in 45 degrees. Bend the knee, sit deep. Knee and ankle, straight line. Inhale, palms forward. Exhale, start. Windmill the arms. Left arm inside the left knee. Right fingertips stretching up towards the ceiling. Your chin is down towards the shoulder, but your gaze is up. Bend the knee. Sit deeper. Start to press that knee open. Turn the chest slightly towards the ceiling. Your eyes are up. You're looking up, locking those arms, creating that tug of war. Left fingertips down between the big and second toe. Right fingertips stretching up towards the ceiling. Bend the knee. Sit deeper. Press that knee open, but don't lean into the elbow or touch the floor. Tuck the right hip down. Suck the stomach in. Turn the chest towards the ceiling and reach up. Look up. Eyes up. Change. Arms out. T position. Arms overhead. One step left. Drop your arms to Savasana. And breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Dandayamana, Vipaktapada, Janu Shavasana, standing separate forehead to knee. Inhale, arms overhead, hands in prayer. Exhale, take about a 3-foot step out to the right, slightly wider than hips width. Then pivot. Your heels should be in line. Your hips should be square, which probably means pulling your left hip a little bit more forward so that it feels mildly awkward. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, tuck the chin to the throat, round the back, and dive forward, searching for your own throat and belly button, bringing your forehead to your knee. Separate your hands if you need to for balance. Bend your knee however much you need to get forehead to knee contact. Back leg is straight, back heel is to the mat, spot between the eyebrows to the knee. Massaging the pituitary gland. Balancing the hormones. Tucking your chin as hard as you can. Massaging the thyroid and parathyroid, boosting the immune system. Breathe. Square the hips. Forehead to knee. Eventually, both legs will be straight. You'll start to walk your hands back into prayer position. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale and change. Come back up, slow and with control, the same way you went down. Pivot to the side. Pivot to the side. Heels in line. Hips square, right hip slightly forward. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, tuck the chin to the throat. Round the back. Look for the belly button and dive forward, bringing your forehead to your knee. Separate your hands if you need to for balance. Bend your knee however much you need to get forehead to knee contact. Again, back leg is straight, back heel is to the mat. Breathe. Massaging the pituitary gland. Tucking the chin to the throat, massaging the thyroid and parathyroid. Square the hips, forehead to knee. Eventually, both legs will be straight, and you're going to start to walk your hands back into prayer position, balancing on the blades of the pinky. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale and change. Come back up. Same way you went down. Slow and with control. Pivot. One step left. Drop your arms to Shavasana. And breathe. Inhaling. Exhaling. Whatever direction you're facing, Tadasana, tree pose. Get a good solid foundation on your left leg. Bend your right leg up. You're going to reach down and grab the right foot on top of the right hand, behind and underneath with the left. When you grab the foot, let the knee fall. Then pull the heel high up into the hip crease. Right hand in half prayer. Tadasana. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, level the chin. Draw the collarbones wide. Press the hips slightly forward. On the exhale, drop the tailbone. Let the right knee move down and back. You may not see it, but you will feel it. Change. Right leg down. Get a good solid foundation on that right leg. Bend the left leg up. Reach down. Grab the left foot. On top of the left hand, behind and underneath with the right. Then, let the knee fall. Then pull the heel high up into the hip crease. Left hand at the sternum in half prayer. Tadasana. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Level the shoulders. Pull the collarbones wide. Move the hips slightly forward. Exhale. Tuck the tailbone. Let the knees start to fall down and back. Eventually, both knees align in the same plane. Change. Hold for a breath. Inhale. Exhale. Let's meet up on the floor. Shavasana. Head to the front. Feet to knock the front. Heels touching. Toes flopped apart. Arms at your sides. Palms facing up. Gaze is down the midline of the body, creating space between the neck bones, and your tongue is lightly relaxed on the roof of the mouth. Your inhales are deep belly breaths. When you exhale, let the belly deflate completely. Let the lower back drop towards the mat. Inhale. Exhale. Sinking down. Giving your body time to get all that fresh oxygenated blood. Inhaling. Exhaling. Moving into the floor series with Pavana Muktasana, wound removing pose. Bend the right knee. Bring the sole of the right foot to the floor. Close to the butt. Draw the arms long down towards your hips, stretching. Bend the right knee into the chest. Now clasp all 10 fingers 2 inches below the knee. Chin is down, shoulders are on the mat. Inhale, chin down, shoulders down, elbows in the mat. Exhale. Press the right knee straight back into the right armpit, bypassing the ribcage. Tuck both elbows into the waist. Keep both shoulders on the mat. Inhale, chin down, shoulders down, elbows in the waist. Exhale, press hard. Press that right knee straight back into the right armpit, bypassing the ribcage. Use 100% of your arm and finger strength. Press until it feels like your knee is going to fall into your armpit, opening the right hip, massaging the asemicolon. Press. Change. Right leg out. Bend the left knee. Bring the sole of the left foot to the floor, close to your butt. Draw your arms long. Bend the left knee into the chest. Clasp all 10 fingers 2 inches below the knee. Chin is down. Shoulders are down. Elbows are in the waist. Inhale, chin down, shoulders down, elbows in the waist. Exhale, press hard. Press that left knee straight back into the left armpit, bypassing the ribcage. Tuck both elbows into the waist. Press both shoulders to the mat. Inhale, chin down, shoulders down, elbows in the waist. Exhale and press hard. Press the left knee back into the left armpit. Bypass the rib cage. Use 100% of your arm and finger strength. Press until it feels like your knee's going to fall into the armpit. Opening the left hip, massaging the descending colon. Press. Change. Left leg out. Both legs. Bring the soles of the feet to the floor. Close to the butt. Reach your arms long. Bring your knees to your chest. Keep your head on the mat. Reach around your knees and grab whatever happens to be available today. Today I have rims, not wrists and not forearms. Inhale, chin down, shoulders on the mat. Exhale, press hard. Press both knees into the chest. Both shoulders are on the mat. Opening both hips, massaging the entire transverse colon. Inhale, chin down, shoulders on the mat. Exhale, press hard. Press both knees to the chest. At the same time, trying to slowly unfurl your tailbone towards the mat. Press and change. Both legs out. Heels touch, toes flopped apart. Arms to your sides, palms facing up. Shavasana. Eyes open, stay present. Inhale. Exhale. Time for that first sit up. Inhale, arms overhead, lock the body, flex the feet. Sit up, reach up, long back, reach forward, flat back. Grab the big toes, bend the elbows, double jerk, double exhale. Rounding, bringing forehead to knee. And turn around for Bhujangasana, Cobra pose. Chin is on the mat. Palms are flat. Fingertips are below the shoulders or slightly further back if you get a lot of height. Your elbows are up towards the ceiling like little cricket wings. Inhale, lock those legs into a long cobra tail. Press down to the tops of the thighs and the tops of the feet. Exhale and lift. Chin, neck, chest, eyes up and back. You can lift the hands slightly to test for minimal weight and then place them back down lightly. Inhale, pull the elbows down towards the hip bones, back towards the wall. Exhale, lift higher, chin, neck, chest, lift, change. Chin down, head turns right, left ear flat to the mat. Pulling your head back further may result in getting your ear closer to the mat. Nice passive neck stretch. Frontal Savasana, your palms are still facing up in the receiving position. Now your toes touch and your heels flop apart. Inhale. Exhale. Chin on the mat for Salabhasana, locust pose. Lift your hips. Bring your arms underneath the body. Your palms are flat. Blades of the pinky fingers are matched if that's possible. Inhale, relax the left leg. Forget all about it. Point the right toe. Lock the right leg. Exhale and lift. Right leg up, 45 degrees. Right hip bone stays anchored to the right forearm. Inhale, point the toe, no bent knee. Exhale, lift higher. Change. Right leg down. Inhale. Relax the right leg. Point the left toe. Lock the left leg. Exhale and lift. Left leg up, 45 degrees. Left hip bone stays anchored to the left forearm. Inhale, point that toe, no bent knee. Exhale, lift higher. Change. Left leg down. Prepare for double leg lift. Face down, lips on the mat, no looking around in this pose. If you can move your arms further under the body, that's awesome. If you can move your fingertips closer to your knees, that's great too. Now, inhale and lock both legs into a long cobra tail. Again, pressing down on the tops of the thighs and the tops of the feet till your knees pop up. Exhale and lift. Both legs up. Press down into the face, the shoulders, the hands. Roll the weight forward into the shoulders. Inhale, lock those legs, point those toes. Exhale, lift higher. Change. Both legs down. Wings out. Head turns left. Right ear flat to the mat. Toes touching, heels flapped apart. Frontal Savasana. Inhale. Exhale. Chin on the mat for Purnasalavasana, bull locust pose. So chin's on the mat, arms are out in T position, midline from the body. Make sure they're midline from the body. It protects the rotator cuffs. Inhale, stretch fingertip to fingertip. Lock your arms. Lock your legs. Press down on the tops of the thighs and the tops of the feet. Exhale and fly. Chin, neck, chest. Arms up higher, legs up higher, thighs up off the mat. Hands up higher than your head. Inhale, hover. Exhale, lift higher. Chin, neck, chest, hands, feet. Lift. Change. Chin down. Wings in. Head turns right. Left ear flat to the mat. Frontal Savasana. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Chin on the mat for Dhanurasana, floor bow, tying it all together, strengthening and stretching the entire spine. So, drop your shoulders back. Bend your legs up. Should be easier to reach your feet. Grabbing the tops of the feet. You want your wrists straight if possible, like a nice climber's grip. Bring your hips and your knees parallel. Inhale, knees parallel. Exhale, kick back hard. Hips parallel. Eyes up, chin up, chest up, thighs up off the mat. Inhale, knees parallel. Exhale, kick back harder. Thighs parallel. Eyes up, chin up, chest up. On the inhale, try to roll to the hip bones. Exhale, kick back harder. Eyes up, chin up, chest up. Kick. Change. Chin down. Release the feet. Head turns left. Right ear flat to the mat. Toes touch. Heels flapped apart. Frontal Savasana. Inhale. Exhale. Now press yourself up into a tabletop position using your fingertips to protect your wrists. Then crawl one knee at a time towards the front of your mat. So, and we work on this a lot, and without your yoga class, I imagine you're missing it. So you separate your heels. Your toes are pointing straight back. Boop. Now, your hips should be on the mat. If you have trouble getting your hips to your mat, first things first, if you have damage to your injured knees, you should separate your knees into a V. Also, if you separate your knees into a V, a big V, it's easier to get your hips to the mat. Eventually, your hips will get to the mat. I know we've had this conversation before. In the meantime, your breastbone is going straight forward. Your chin is level. Your gaze is lifted. Shoulders are down. And you're just slowly moving your hips in a figure eight, bringing them down to the mat. You don't want to do this. Just puts more pressure. Keep your breastbone lifted, working slowly and easily to get your hips to the mat. And wherever you are today is absolutely fine. Only to the point of stretching, never to the point of pain. And change. Return to Savasana. Head to wherever, feet to wherever, heels touching, toes flopped apart, arms to the sides, palms facing up. Eyes open. Staying present. Inhaling. Exhaling. Then inhaling, arms overhead. Lock the body, flex the feet. Sit up, reach up, long back, reach forward, flat back. Grab the big toes, bend the elbows, double jerk, double exhale. And rounding, forehead to knee. Then come to kneeling for Ardha Krimasana, half tortoise. So you're sitting on your heels, kneeling. You're going to inhale your arms overhead. Hands are in prayer. Thumbs are crossed. And tuck your tailbone a little bit. Exhale and forward fold. Pulling forward. Arms locked, hips to heels. Eventually trying to bring the spot between the eyebrows to the mat first. So your arms are locked. Your wrists are straight. Your elbows are straight. Shoulders are down away from the ears. Spot between the eyebrows is pressing into the mat. You're trying to fishtail your fingers forward at the same time that you're using the bleeds of the pinkies to push the hips back to the heels. All the while pressing down into the pituitary gland. Spending enough time here to press down into the pineal gland. The third eye controls your sleep and wake cycles, your circadian rhythms. It's a good reset. If you have trouble sleeping, this is a really good pose before bed. Hips to heels. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhale and change. Come back up. Slow and easy. Let the arms fall. Return to Savasana. Arms at your sides. Palms facing up. Heels touching. Toes flopped apart. Inhaling that deep belly breath. Exhaling. And letting the lower back drop down towards the mat. Inhale, arms overhead, lock the body, flex the feet. Sit up, reach up, long back, reach forward, flat back. Grab the big toes, bend the elbows, double jerk, double exhale. And then rounding, forehead to knee. And here we are, it's climax pose time. Ustrasana, camel. What you work through this practice to warm the spine up enough to be able to do. So you're standing on your knees. Again, hips width apart. Toes are pointing straight back. Palms are on the lower back. Blades of the pinky fingers are matched. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale and just drop the head back. Push the hips forward. Inhale, lift the breastbone, drop the head. Exhale, press those hips forward. Eventually, your heels will be right there. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, press the hips forward. Feel that belt pulling you straight forward. And change. Hands to lower back. Hips to heels. Turn around for Savasana. Heels touch, toes flopped apart. Ustrasana, major back bend, major heart opener. I refer to it as the thermometer of the soul. If I feel dizzy, nauseous, or upset after Ustrasana, I know something's bothering me, even if I wasn't aware something was bothering me. In the same hand, sometimes Ustrasana makes me feel downright giddy and euphoric, which means I'm happy. The thermometer of the soul. Breathe. Inhale, arms overhead, lock the body, flex the feet. Sit up, reach up, long back, reach forward, flat back. Grab the big toes, bend the elbows, don't jerk, double exhale. Forehead to the knee. And turn around for our counter pose, our second climax pose. Sasangasana, rabbit. So, sitting on your heels, reaching back, grabbing your feet with that weird thumb on the outside, fingers on the inside thing. Inhale, level your chin, tuck your tailbones slightly. Exhale, tuck the chin to the throat, round the back, pull the shoulders, and literally implode in. If your forehead reaches your knees, that's awesome. If your forehead doesn't reach your knees, don't go any further. Just work on getting your forehead to your knees. I know that usually your forehead does reach your knees. So you're just straighten your arms and begin to lift the hips up perpendicular. Remembering not to put any weight in the top of the head. Shoulders are down from the ears. Pulling on the heels, lifting the hips up. Pull and change. Come back up one vertebrae at a time. Your head comes up last. Return to Savasana. Breathing. Heels touching, toes flopped apart. Sasangasana. Not a back bend, but a huge heart opener from the back. For many people, it can trigger an emotional reaction also. It could be nauseous, could be distress, could be joy, could be euphoria. Whatever it is, ride it. Don't focus on the thoughts that come to mind. Acknowledge them, let them go, and breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, arms overhead, lock the body, flex the feet. Sit up. Reach up, long back. Reach forward, flat back. Grab the big toes, bend the elbows, double jerk, double exhale. Forehead to knee. And here we are. Time for the cool down poses. Ardha Matsyendrasana. Half spinal twist. So depending on how your knees feel today, it's going to be right leg out straight or right leg bent in. Whoops. Ian, how many times have you seen me do this? I forgot. It's time for separate leg stretch. So, right leg out. 45 degrees. Sole of the left foot inside the right thigh. Inhale, arms overhead, interlace all 10 fingers. Inhale, turn towards the outstretched leg. Exhale, cast the net over the ball of the foot, bringing the forehead to the knee. Inhale, let your elbows start to drop down alongside your calf muscle. Level your shoulders. On the exhale, start to straighten out that leg, whether you use your forehead pressing on the knee or whether you press out from the heel. Inhale, elbows alongside the calf muscle. Exhale, start to straighten out that leg. Eventually the leg's going to be straight. You're going to be able to pull on the ball of the foot and the heel will hover. Change. Neck stays intact. Switch out the legs. Left leg out 45 degrees. Sole of the right foot inside the left thigh. Inhale, lift up. Turn towards the outstretched leg. Exhale, forward fold. Cast the neck over the ball of the foot. And then bring the forehead to the knee. Bend your knee if you need to, however much you need to. But always get that forehead to knee contact. Inhale, level the shoulders. Let the elbows start to fall down alongside the calf muscle. On the exhale, work on completely straightening out that leg. Eventually, the leg is going to be so straight, you're going to pull on the ball of the foot and the heel will hover. Change. You go straight back for a sit-up, being mindful of what may or may not be behind you. Inhale, arms overhead, lock the body, flex the feet. Sit up, reach up, long back, reach forward, flat back. Grab the big toes, bend the elbows, double double exhale. And here we are, in the Paschimottanasana part. So, first two parts of this pose are a rounded back pose. Second part here is a flat back pose. Bend your knees up, however much you need to get those toes and get a nice straight spine. Your breastbone is lifted, your chin is level, your gaze is forward. You're just going to work on straightening out your legs without curving your spine. Once your legs are straight, you're going to pull on the big toes. If the heels hover, you're going to start to bend the elbows and lower your chest towards your thighs. But every day is different, and today is not a just the thighs day for me. And change. Release the toes. Return to Savasana. Toes touching, heels touching, toes flopped apart, arms at your sides, palms facing up. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, arms overhead, lock the body, flex the feet. Sit up, reach up, long back, reach forward, flat back, grab the big toes, bend the elbows, double jerk, double exhale. Forehead to knee. Now it's time for our Matsuyasana. So again, right leg out straight or right knee bent in, depending on how your knees feel today. Your left leg comes up, over and around. Left heel at the right knee corner. Take a second, make sure your seat is level. So you're not Right arm behind you like a kickstand. Left arm comes up by the ear, comes down and around. And you grab your opposite knee, mat, towel, whatever happens to be available to you today. Inhale, collarbones wide, suck the stomach in. Exhale and twist. Looking over your right shoulder. Now, pulling your right shoulder away. Inhale, suck in the stomach, level the chin. Exhale and twist. Just one more quarter inch. Twist and change. Alternate. Right knee in. Left leg up, over and around. Again, level the hips. Make sure you got a good level seat. Left arm behind you like a kickstand. Right arm comes up, down, and around. Grabbing whatever happens to be available. If it happens to be your knee, make sure that you're not pulling up on the knee. If anything, you're kind of pushing it down. Inhale, suck the stomach in. Collarbones wide, chin level. Exhale and twist. Looking for the left shoulder. If you see the left shoulder, pull it away. Inhale, chin level, suck that stomach in. Exhale and twist. Just keep moving your eyes. The body really goes where the eyes go. Twist and change. On pretzel, return to Shavasana. Heels touching, toes flopped apart. Arms at your sides, palms facing up. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, arms overhead, lock the body, flex the feet. So last sit up, make it great. Sit up, reach up, long back, reach forward, flat back. Grab the big toes, bend the elbows, double jerk, double exhale. Round the back, forehead to knee. And here we are. Final breathing exercise. Couple body breath. You're going to be sitting on your heels, or if your knees are really bothering you, you're sitting Indian style, your arms are behind you like so. And you'll lock your arms alongside the pecs. Get a little bit of a lymph node massage. Keep your shoulders down away from your ears. Remember, one intentional inhale. Everything else is exhale. Your body will not, in fact, let you die. And it looks like this. So, one deep purposeful inhale, and let's begin. Three, two, one, and done. Congratulations. You did good. You did something awesome for yourself. So now, take it back to Shavasana. Head at the front, feet at the back. Your toes no longer need, well, your heels no longer need to touch. Your toes will inherently just flop out to the side. Your palms should still be up in the receiving position, but your arms can be further away from the body. Just remember, closer to the body, the less distance the blood has to travel. Tuck that chin a little bit. Relax your tongue on the roof of the mouth. Close your eyes. No more eyes open, stay present. Take your Shavasana. Take 3 to 5 minutes. 7 if you've got them. And just breathe into it. Relaxing. Inflating the belly. Taking deep belly breaths. Deflating the belly. Let your lower back drop down towards the mat. Acknowledging whatever thoughts may come to mind, but not locking onto them, just acknowledging them, accepting them. They're not important right now. They won't actually serve you. And they will be there in the next 15 minutes. As always, it is a pleasure teaching you, Ian. I'll be glad when I can see your face again. In the meantime, come back to my class whenever you need it. If you have a special request, let Rhonda know, and I'll see what I can do for you. Be safe, be happy, be kind. Be kind to yourself. And as always, it's a pleasure teaching you. Namaste. The light within me honors the light within you. Bye, Ian. I hope you're doing well.